to the doghouse. We out here today trying to enjoy a little bit of this pretty weather, and thought I'd hit up and talk a little bit about this weekend's charity ball that we had for the month of it's April. You know, April's charity ball. Got a little mind went blank there for a minute. But before we get on that, you know, I want to talk. We had a couple birthdays this past month with some members of Kilishandra and Myron One. So we hope they all had a birthday. And also I want to hit on Kilishandra, which a lot of us know her as Nikki. Her dad's just had heart surgery, so we want to wish him a speedy recovery, and you know, keep him and Nikki and their family and all in our thoughts and all. You know, hope he gets on his feet and gets to doing well soon. Excuse me. You know, and I'm going to do something a little bit different from here out, and I think what I'm going to try to start doing on this, doing a little video bit and interview the winner each month of the charity ball. Just a, you know, short little interview. So what, after the game this month, I was able to interview the winner, and what I'll do is right shortly, we'll kind of cut off from here and we'll go in the house so I can get on the computer, because I've done it all by the computer, and we'll post that interview on here. So yeah, but anyhow, like I said, you know, try to keep Nikki's dad and y'all's thoughts and all, because you know, definitely, you know, I can relate to how that is. But anyhow, we'll be back shortly and we'll finish this thing off with the interview and all in the house. All right, people, we back in the house here, got the computer and all, where I've talked with his name on the table name was ISP123. Most of us that know him, though, to play him, we know him as Tom, and he's from Denmark. That's the gentleman that won the charity ball. We didn't have 42 people came out, and that, you know, that was $84. It was raised for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. You know, so I want to thank everybody that came out over for the charity ball. Yeah, it's much appreciated, and I'm sure all the kids appreciate it too. But like I said, you know, I interviewed Tom after he won the game yesterday. So let me just kind of read it. First question I done, you know, is I congratulated him on winning the Fifth Street charity ball. I asked him, I said, how long have you been playing this monthly tournament? Well, Tom, he said, you know, he thanked me, and he said he's been playing it on and off ever since its beginning. It's right at 3 years now. Another thing I asked him, you know, is how would he rate, excuse me just one minute. Go on ahead, Gabby. This is my buddy Gabby from down the road.
Hey,
Come to watch the race.
Puerto Rico! Puerto Rico!
All right, let's get back to this here interview then. Go ahead and have a seat, guys. I'll be done in a minute. The second question I asked Tom after he won the charity ball last night was, how would he rate the caliber of play in this tournament? You know, personally, I think that there's some pretty good players in that tournament. I'd like to say I'd done pretty good in yesterday's tournament myself, and I thought I was playing a pretty good game until my pocket jacks got busted by ace queen, and I was out about 21st. But anyhow, I'll get back to what Tom had to say about the interview. He said that it's a little field of pretty good and committed players. He said he always thinks they do their best to give it a go because they want to wear that shield. They want that accolade. You know, and I congratulated Tom again on wearing that accolade. I consider that a pretty elite club. I got one myself, and I'm mighty proud of it. Third question I asked Tom says, out of all the tournaments you have won, where would you rate this win at? You know, where would you rate winning the Fifth Street charity ball to help them kids at? And he said, well, you know, he said nothing, you know, beats your first tournament win, but this has absolutely got to be up there number 2. Yeah, and I said, well, that's pretty good. And I can relate to that. I know how, you know, when you win that first poker tournament, it's something. You know, but now me personally, man, my proudest tournament was winning the Fifth Street charity ball. But I think a lot of that might have been being the co-founder and all of it. I was determined to win that thing. All right, another one I asked was, fourth question I asked Tom, said, what made you decide to start playing this tournament each month? He said, well, he likes this tournament because of the field of the players, which there are some good people play this game. And he said he also liked the idea of the purpose of it supporting the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yeah, he said he can relate to stuff like that. His girlfriend is in a wheelchair, and it was cancer that put her there. She's been like that now for 15 years. So, you know, Tom, he can kind of relate to a difficult situation. You know, it was, been through cancer survivor and all himself. We want to wish his girlfriend the best on that. Yeah. The fifth question I asked Tom was, do you plan on continuing to play the Fifth Street Charity Ball now that you've won it and won that accolade? Well, Tom, he says, well, I would think so. He said he has reduced his playing amount of time down a lot lately. Said, but he's managed to keep playing this tournament right regular. Anyhow, again, you know, I want to thank Tom and everybody else that came out and congratulate Tom on winning that. He played a very good game. He was at my table the whole time, and I watched him. When it got down to the final three, he was actually the short stack on the felt. And he came back to win the thing. He played an awesome game. Yeah, so we want to congratulate him on that, you know. And that's going to pretty much do it. I think old Gobby and I, we're going to have us a cold one and watch the race. I'm hoping old Gordon wipes out and Carl Elvis wins this thing. So in the meantime, as I've always said, if you can't afford to lose it, don't bet it. Later, folks.